Look what I got. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. This is the Atari MyPlay Retro Watch. I'm just super excited about this because this has been, I've been waiting for this. It's a little cute we'll say smartwatch, but you can play games on it. So we're going to check this out. We're going to do a quick unboxing and test it out. Here is the RetroPlay Watch, and it's by Atari. It's actually a MyPlay Watch. So let's open this up. I just got this from Amazon. I was super excited that they dropped this recently, so I ordered it and wanted to check it out. The games that it plays are Pong, Super Breakout, Centipede, and Missile Command. So these come already preloaded. And there you can do a user guide. So that's a QR code for the user guide. Ooh, it's got some wood grain. That's pretty cool. Let's check out this other band. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it looks like it's Super Breakout. It comes with 2 watch bands. You can see that there's one on the watch right now. And if I can get, there we go. There's Super Breakout. Now, I know that they do have extra watch bands, and I will leave that linked below in all the links. So the links below, by the way, they are from Amazon. They are affiliate links. They do not cost you any extra. They do support the channel. So if you are interested in this product or anything that I'm showing or down below, it just helps the channel. It gives me a couple cents, really. Like it gives me a little tiny boost. So anyway, so look, that's a pretty cool, I like that. And then it looks like maybe you can flip that around. So it's almost like a dual band. You got stuff on the other side, possibly. I think it only goes one way. Got the charging cord, so it's magnetic. So that is a proprietary cord. So you definitely don't want to lose that. I'm sure you could probably eventually pick one up, but you definitely don't want to lose that. All right. And then here is the main event. Here is the watch. Oh, I love that wood grain. Look at that. It's pretend wood grain. It's not actually, that'd be kind of silly if there was wood on the watch band. But I might have to flip that if that's possible. That's really neat. I like that. I like that. So chunky, cool. So, all right. Now I'm just going to turn it on. I'm not going to read the directions. We're just going to fumble through this and see. Please tell me that you're charged or not. All right, so I had to look up the guide. But oh, there we go. It always upsets me when they... So this came from the factory dead. I just give me a little bit. Oh, it's charging kind of fast. And it's actually not even, it's plugging into my computer. So that's cool. Let's see if we can power it on while it's charging, and I'll charge a little bit. There we go. Oh, now it just jumped up to 34. See, maybe it was lying. It didn't like me for a second. Probably have to take... Oh, there we go. So here we have the start. We can slide over. And again, they have that QR code for the manual, which is cool, which I already looked up and I have it on my phone. And I'll put in the month. Wonder if you can use this. Oh, cool. So you can use, they call this the crown on the side, or you can do touchscreen. And what? And I just have to keep doing this, apparently. So don't hit that. So, fitness goal, we'll just leave that. You can change that afterwards. And there we go. There is the watch. I like that little retro, I like how that looks. That's pretty cool. So what happens if you do this? Oh, so this button down here, that brings up all the games. So, let's see. I'm sure there's a way to change the timeout. Haha, Centipede. Look at that. So it's it's obviously not the arcade version. It is the 2600 version of this device, or of this game. I had to change my light settings, so sorry if I'm getting a little bit of, if there's any glare, my apologies. Game over. We'll play that again. It's tiny, but I think it seems playable. All right, I'm going to pause, and I'm actually going to put this on my wrist because that's the whole point. You're not going to be holding it in your hand. Watch band is cool. Let's go a little bit tighter. There we go. Watch band is plastic, so it's not... All right, let's continue. And my apologies if this gets glary or foggy or not in focus. I couldn't get the scorpion there. I think it's kind of playable. I feel like this is for somebody that doesn't understand that maybe there's retro handhelds out there, or they're super old school and they are okay with this. I like it though. I like the concept that you can do that. Now, one thing that I wasn't a huge fan of getting this watch, I was looking to have this maybe be a watch that I could use all the time, but it doesn't let you do any of the other normal functions. So you can't play, you can't connect to your phone. You're not going to get your text messages or anything like that, unfortunately, which I found was a little strange. I hope that maybe there's an update and they can change that. Here's Breakout, and I'm dying already. Oh, you got to use the scroll wheel. You got to use the crown. That's a little difficult because it's going into your wrist. Let's try that again. Continue. No. Oh, there we go. Got the sounds. I'm going to be bad at that one. All right, let's exit. And then you have to hit the other button to go back into the games. Let's go to Pong. I'm assuming with Pong, we have to use the... There we go. Look at that. I got Pong on. That's pretty cool. This is very fast Pong. I'm hoping it's just because of the angle that I'm at with recording this and trying not to get a glare for you guys, that maybe I might be a little bit better at playing this when it's just me and the watch. So we're going to exit that. So that was Pong. That's fun. What else do we got? Whoops. And then the last game is Missile Command. Ooh, that's really cool looking. So you just, what? Oh, I think the watch ran out of battery. Please hold. So I just charged it for quite some time, and I came back, and now the screen, it has lines through it. It says in the FAQ of the instructions that if the screen is constantly flickering on and off, this may be a result of the raise to wake functionality. Place the watch on a flat surface and then navigate to the wake screen within the settings. If we can see that. Don't know exactly what the wake screen is. Turn off raise to wake to correct the issue. How am I supposed to see this? This is not okay thing. So it said if issues occur, you just want to press and hold the crown. So I think that fixed it. That was weird. I don't exactly know why that happened. Like I said, I was just charging it, and that was a little strange. So going through the applications, we saw the games already. You can see that here's a clock, an alarm, timer, stopwatch, and you can just scroll through on the crown, and there's a calculator and settings. I'm going to see, I can go into a couple different game. So you can go into the game options and you can change the control sensitivity of each game. Let's go down to Super Breakout since that was bad. We'll go out of there. You press the bottom button and that takes you out of there. Here is brightness. You can change the brightness. You can go into fitness and you can change your fitness goals, how many steps you want to do. Power, if you wanted to reset it without using the button, maybe it's not working or whatever. There's vibration. Here's the wake. All right, raise to wake. Well, that's still on, so I guess I'll see if that's going to, and then you can finally go down. You can see the user manual on your watch, and then go to the about, and then there's a factory reset. So I kind of wish that there was a, oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Good. So, oh, you can only, so that it stays on for 12 seconds. Apparently that's it. So, and so, like I said, it's pretty basic as far as a watch is concerned. It's a smartwatch, but not completely a smartwatch. I think that they actually, it's just, they don't actually say it's a smartwatch. They just say MyPlay Watch. I don't think it's technically classified as smartwatch just because it doesn't do the Bluetooth connection, or it doesn't have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. It has no connection whatsoever. to anything else. So I would imagine that even to get a software update, you'll probably have to plug in the cord and then do an update through the cord through your computer, if there is one. That's about it. I like it. I'm going to maybe test it a little bit more, see how it grows on me. Let's see, can we flip this around? I think that we can flip this around. Oh, I keep missing that. So you could probably put it on, I guess maybe, no, because you'd have to change all this. So you can't flip it around, which is sad. I kind of wish that they would have changed that, but that's all right. So let me put the other watch band on, which has breakout on the inside, which you'll never see, which is sad. Kind of cool that it shows the year that the game came out. So we got Breakout that came out in 1981 and Centipede is 1983. All right, one on. That's really cool. I like that. I wish that that was on the other side of it. All right. So that's cool. That's kind of retro looking. I'm really bad at Pong. So, yeah. The Atari Game Watch, MyPlay Watch by Atari. I like it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And are you going to pick this up? Are you going to skip it? Do you wish that there was some Bluetooth and some Wi-Fi functionality? I do. We'll see how much that bugs me. Whether or not I keep it, because I bought it off of Amazon. Nobody sent this to me. I picked it up myself, so I can return it. So we'll see. But it feels comfy. It's not, as far as watches go, that's about the size that they generally are. You might be able to get them smaller, but you want to play games on here. So I think it's kind of neat. If you're in a situation that maybe you didn't want to take a handheld, maybe you don't have a retro handheld, which I'm not sure how you stumbled onto my channel if you don't know what retro handhelds are, but please look around and enjoy. This is cool. I think it's more very nostalgic. I'd say on the verge of gimmicky in a way, just because it doesn't seem like it has a whole lot of functionality with it not being completely a smartwatch and it's not connected. You can't look and get your text messages or see any other notifications, which that's good and that's bad. You're kind of broken away from your phone just a tiny bit, but at the same time, it's a watch, and in this day and age, it's 2025, that's what watches do, unless you have an analog watch. So, but maybe you're like me, and you see something Atari related, and you have to have it, because plus it's really cool as far as the wristbands are really neat. So that wood grain, I don't know which one I'm going to keep. I like this little retro. I also like the wood grain on there. So, which 2600, that's what it was all about. Let me know what you're thinking. Comment below. And like I said, the links are in the description below. They're from Amazon. They are affiliate links, but like I said, they do not upcharge you by any means. It's just I get a little tiny kickback, and which supports the channel. So that would be awesome of you if you do want to pick this up. I think I need to up my Pong game is what I'm thinking, and then we'll go from there whether or not I'm going to actually keep this. So anyway, I'm going to get back to doing that, and as always, thanks for watching. Stay awesome, everyone, and go play some games on your watch.